What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello
How's
there.
everyone?
What's up?
Good evening.
I missed you guys.
I missed you.
Missed you.
Oh no, I
We
was talking to the audience.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck off.
Just kidding. I missed you guys too.
Aw,
Yeah, had a little scheduling conflict last week. I had to break down this entire studio and do some shooting up north for a few days. So I apologize to you guys and to the audience.
Yeah, actually, it was kind of relaxing. I mean, it's been what? We've been going at it like hardcore 12 weeks now in a row.
Oh,
Something
Lord.
like that.
Yeah, so
Made me sad in my lower
Loins.
region.
the lower regions.
My lower region was sad. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
A lot of lube.
so,
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
You-
I thought
you
this was a
mispronounced
show
love.
about...
You mispronounced love.
Love.
It's
Oh, it was
love,
the
not
notes.
lube.
Oh,
Yes.
love. Not
V,
Monday,
not
lube.
B.
L-O-V. Ah.
Yes.
Those, the V's and the B.
Yeah, it happens.
Guess that
All right,
Spanish
everyone.
thing got me all messed up.
Spanish, yeah. Because
Hablo
you use it so regularly.
Espanol.
No habla español.
habla.
No. See. What's up, everybody?
Oh, hey, everyone.
Introduce yourself,
So-
Miranda. I got your graphic up, so it'd be a good time.
Hi. My name's Miranda Monday.
No, look at the camera with the light on.
Hey,
The red
I'm
light.
looking at it.
To your left.
That's the
What?
one with the red light on.
Oh, you know what? I screwed up all those. Okay. Allow me to
I'm
fix
so
this.
glad I had you. Hi.
Hi. No, she's over there now.
Hey.
You see the program? It shows
Yeah,
you where
now
you're
just
at.
shut off. See?
Yeah, because
I'm-
they were flipped.
Oh, we got to fix that.
Oh, hell.
Fix it. Little bit of technical difficulties. It happens. Thanks for showing the love, guys. Always love the hearts.
So much love in
much
the
love.
indie scene.
Big Poe in the house.
What's up, Big Poe? Seeing you sliding on there, brother. Hope you're doing well, man.
Hi, Barbara.
Okay, Miranda. Now introduce yourself.
Oh, now
Oh, we're over
Is
here
it-
now.
oh,
Oh, there
there
we
we
go.
go.
Yeah,
Hi.
it's working. Hi, my name's Miranda Monday. I
She's-
just happened to be here on Miranda
on
Mondays.
her phone.
Producer,
Always.
promoter, host.
Always on my phone. I am always on my phone because I'm making sure that I'm checking. We've got so many pages that are going on. Joe does that.
And yet not
Jason does
enough.
that. I know, right?
It's not
Still-
enough.
Still making
It's
more.
coming. It's
on
coming.
Daily, yes.
Quick.
That's what he said.
Oh, no. It wasn't.
and
Okay, Joe, now you go.
Joe, your turn.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Joe Kemp.
I'm cutting your
Monday
head off
Love.
at the moment, but that's okay. Yeah.
Yay.
Slouch.
There we go.
So,
Vocalist, producer, host.
vocalist, producer,
Vocalist of what band or bands?
Hallville. Hallville right now. There's been other acts, but right now it's just mainly Hallville.
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 Yup.
Just came out of a really great show this Saturday night from Muncie at Valhalla.
was
Big
Valhalla.
shout out to Pistol Grip Shift for getting us to jump on the stage with them on that. That was a fun night.
That was awesome.
Valhalla, great sound, great little venue up there. If you guys haven't been there, downtown Muncie, great place, great drinks right next door. They're like both affiliated.
Isn't Valhalla like a medieval?
Isn't it hell?
Yeah, it's
thought
like
it
a
was
hell,
Well,
or
it's a
some kind of
Viking.
afterlife area. Is it Viking?
Yeah, it's associated with Vikings because the side next door was also a Viking brewery.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Owned by
Or-
the same owners.
Owned
or-
same
yes,
ownership.
Yeah.
and the decor
Makes
is like
sense.
absolutely.
Yeah, for a little
On spot.
skeletons holding shields and
Oh, cool.
it's a cool little place.
Nice.
I like it.
Nice.
Definitely. Next time gets it some time to market that show and get some acts with us too. Would be fun.
Be great.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Hi, Jean. And then
Hi.
Now my
we
turn.
and then we have
Hello.
our lovely producer.
I'm Jason
And
Herring,
there's
There's
Jason,
Jason.
owner of Studio J,
Studio J.
TV and video producer of 22 years. I'm a veteran in the industry, you could say. I've produced multiple TV shows, a new one coming out early next year. So
Is that all
that's
we
about
get?
it.
Is
That's-
that the teaser?
that's
we
my
get?
entire
That's it? Or
identity.
just a tease
I have
like
no. Yeah, I have no
Next
other
year there'll
identity.
be something that you will see. And
in
I'm
a galaxy
Jason.
far, far away.
that. You're such a
Ooh.
tease. Such a tease.
Is that part of the tease?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It is not.
So
Dang it.
Make
I
sure,
wish.
Make sure that we stay tuned. So I did want to thank Problems. That is, somebody asked me today. They were watching the podcast and they said, "What's that very first song?" I'm like, Are we talking about the first song and the very last song?" So shout out to Problems out in West Terre Haute. He
Problems.
yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
How many
Great
problems
song.
though? Like 99 or just
Like
different?
it could be 99.
Actually, 33, and the bitch
33.
happens to be one. Oh, that's
how you
mine.
really
Yeah, you
feel.
can't have
Sorry.
everything.
Oh
how you
man,
really
son of.
Oh,
And then
Wow.
on a very somber note, I do people who are our regulars and who watch the show with us. We had a very close member of our family pass away since our last show. Bill Gibson, he made the box and the talking stick. He has since passed, and
Yeah,
we
sad moment.
are taking taking any type of donations because on December 14th we are having the Bill Gibson benefit. It's going to be over at the Citadel here in Indianapolis.
Right there off West Washington Street.
Yep, absolutely.
What's the date on that?
That's December 14th. Doors open at 8:15. The show starts at 8:30. They're running it to midnight. So if anyone has any type of donations, there is Kelly M. Mann has started a fund. If you want to donate to that, or all proceeds go to Bill Gibson's family for the December 14th show. So any of you that can make it,
If I do
please
a
be
search
there.
on Facebook, like what's the best way to like find that?
Citadel
think?
has not put that information up yet.
Oh, okay. Let's for the next podcast, let's get a
I-
graphic up for it.
Yeah, let me.
Show that
Let
on
me.
top
I'm
of
going to dig around while we're all talking real quick, see what I can come up with.
Yeah,
Because I thought there
absolutely.
was a event page and things and graphic for it.
You can look on probably Big Po's page. That might be a good reference point. But yeah, so that's December 14th. So it doesn't matter where you're at. We have people coming from Louisiana, from Illinois, from Ohio, from Michigan, from Kentucky and Tennessee. So if you cannot make it because of a transportation issue, hit one of us up. Myself, Kelly and Man, Big Po. I know Dem Bourbon Boys. Like if it was going to be a TV show or a movie, it would definitely be considered an all-star
Yeah,
cast.
for real.
So
Huge.
yes, so hit one of us up. We will figure something out.
And Bill's majorly in this scene, so this will definitely be a show so you can come out and say your respects for him. And
Absolutely, he did cross genres, and he didn't feed into the drama and the BS. So we owe it to Bill's family to kind of help offset some of the funeral costs. So if you can make it, that would be amazing. If not, hit me up. I will shoot a link over to you if you just want to donate. So yeah, so just let us know.
Somber note.
Very somber. So we have two guests this evening.
Woohoo.
Yeah. We have the lovely Justin Adams.
Justin Adams.
Is he lovely?
Adams. He is lovely. He
The
is
lovely
very
Justin Adams. That
Yes.
sounds like you're introducing Vanna White, though. What is?
Man.
Oh, wait.
Well, I mean,
Vanna White never
the
talks.
lovely Justin, like no, the boy Justin Adams
I'm
coming
sorry.
in the
That's-
house.
Rough and tumble.
Yeah,
That's y'all's male counterpart.
The
that y'all
lovely
help me that-
Justin
Oh, here we
Adams. Man,
Shit's starting
Justin
early this
Adams
evening,
up
isn't
in
it?
the house tonight,
It's
man.
starting early this evening, isn't
Forget
it?
what she's yapping.
Oh, here we go. Listen to this bullshit. going on.
Yep. Oh,
It's better
Pearl
than
Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh.
Oh!
Got it in there before it came out. I knew.
Nobody
it was
knows what we're talking about.
coming. Not a single one. Look at the logo. See if you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that little flyer.
Wait,
Your
where's
dick.
That one. That got me
okay.
in there. I better hear me
dick.
start shoveling that crap.
Yes, Amber. It happens to be on my birthday, so I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate my birthday, but going to this benefit. Yes, and Justin will be on in a minute. Barbara, anytime. I still extend what I had told you earlier. So
Barbara?
yeah.
Hello, Barbara. Barbara?
Yes.
Oh.
Bill's widow.
All right.
God, that seems so weird to say. Yeah, that's very, 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 very sad note. I got a phone call at 2:30 in the morning. That morning, we had been we were at the Hi-Fi, Joe, and the person who called me gave the courtesy of let us make sure that the
that's
show
you
was.
told me afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very, very sad. Do we know if we have Justin?
Not yet.
Oh,
He says he's getting ready to jump on though, I think.
Justin, we need you. Hey, Jason, do you have that message?
Message?
Mm-hmm.
From Justin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you give him the link? What?
Neither one of them have the link. Remember, because I was given the wrong link. However, it ended up translating into somebody else's.
The wrong link.
So yeah,
Should be the same link.
But remember, I had sent it out, and then it was like,
Copy
oh no,
and
that's
paste.
not. I did. But I don't remember. It was like 2 or 3 shows ago. They were like, no, oh no, Johnny Cashville. That's what he did something, and I was grabbing his link, and I was shooting it out.
Grabbing his what?
Yeah.
Ooh, how awkward was that?
Mm-hmm. For him, kind of crazy. But yeah, so I have not been shooting out the link because obviously I don't have the right one.
It should be exactly the same, but let me
But it
see what I can
wasn't.
find. I don't know what you're talking about. When was it not ever working?
The show not the Johnny Cashville show, the one right after that one, because I went in, I copied the link that we had shot to him, and I think he ended up making a different, a completely different link somehow. So that was the one that I ended up grabbing.
This has a different time on the December 14th show.
What does that have?
The graphic I found. Doors open at 6:30. Show
Okay,
starts
yeah.
at 7.
Yeah, but different time. Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
This is a graphic. I didn't see an event yet.
Yeah. No.
But I'll send the graphic over to Jason.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just got the link for. I do have the link for the Facebook fundraiser. I am going to copy and paste that now, and I'll put it on all of the different pages. That way, depending on what page you may be going to, well, with the exception of Jason's 2 pages, I can't
I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
plug into those. The link
Entertain
to
our
the
viewers.
fundraiser.
We got a bunch of people
So-
watching.
You're like
am.
Dance
on
monkeys.
Monday
Are you
Love.
Dance monkeys. What a dick. Oh my god. You guys have no idea how much I look forward to Monday nights.
Oh.
There's so many. There's so many laughs.
Some of the angles I got like a 10 in one, and then I'm real pale in the other. I love that on the screen.
Well, you have to wear your sunglasses. Your future's so bright.
I gotta wear shades.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be hating.
I am not hating.
It's glowing and bright.
Miranda, why is
It's
your
like-
microphone way up there?
Because
Because
that's
her
where you
nostril
put it.
sounds
Get down in
great
front
while
of your
she's.
face.
My nostrils do
Get down in front
sound.
of your face.
Oh,
Or scooch to the
I
right a
hate-
little bit.
No.
Luke,
Oh,
I
oh,
am your
I hate
father.
those.
He's coming in. We got him.
I hate
Oh,
got
what's up? Justin Adams following through. We got audio for him now?
Justin.
Yeah,
Here
we
we
should have
go.
audio. Can you hear us, Justin? Ooh, not coming through very good. Why is that?
Hold on, Justin. I can hear a whisper.
I know. It's like barely coming
So while
through.
we're trying to get him up, there is a lot of acts on this Bill Gibson show.
Yes.
Just saying.
And you're more than welcome to name all of those because there are some that I won't name, but you.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it's all for Bill Gibson. We got.
Yeah, you're coming through real light, Justin.
We'll slide that out later.
Can you got a good path to the microphone and everything?
Thank you, Robbie.
Or let me check something here. Maybe it's.
Thank you for sharing.
There we go. Hold on. It's on my end, Scarlett.
Yes, we always love.
There we
if y'all
go.
share.
Hey,
There, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Oh.
Can you hear us, Justin?
Oh, he's got his
Oh,
earbuds.
he's gonna put on his earbuds.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
We can.
We
Yep.
can. We can.
Yes, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Welcome.
Man?
Looks like you're on safari, maybe.
Oh, no.
The Australian outback.
Been off work a couple hours now.
Funny.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha,
you sleep a
gotcha.
lot.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so before we jump like really far into the interview, do you have any shout outs or plugs or want to give us your contact info?
Yeah, you can get me on Instagram at official underscore Justin underscore Adams underscore. Facebook, Justin Adams Music. Shout out to us all. That's pretty much it.
Hi. So
Hi, she's in her
Miranda,
phone.
put your damn
I
phone
am.
down.
I'm pushing
Before I
stuff
come over
out.
there and
I
take it
know
from
you're
you.
gonna take it from me, and I'm gonna get in so much trouble. All right. So how you been, Justin?
I'm good. I'm alive. I'm above ground, so it's
There
all
you
good.
go. That's all you can
always a
ask for.
positive. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
So last time I actually seen and spoke with you, you were living in Mississippi, I thought, and now you're in New York.
No, I'm in Mississippi. I was in New York.
You was in New York.
Yeah,
What was that transition like?
crazy. For real. But it's fun. It's some of the best times of my life.
That's awesome.
Are you
That's-
currently in an RV?
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
in
say
my
that looks like
friend's.
an RV.
He is totally
Yeah,
living
yeah. I live in a
life.
camper.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah, it's simple, man. Simple life. I enjoy it. It's comfortable.
And
There you go.
to be 100% transparent, I do miss my RV. I loved being in there. It was just quaint, and so I'm actually envying you right now.
That's awesome. It's awesome.
So, how long have you been singing?
What's that?
How long have you been singing?
Oh, I didn't start singing until about like 8 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. I played guitar for longer than I sung, but I didn't even think about singing until like 8 years ago. It wasn't a thing to me.
See, that was going to be one of my questions. Do you consider yourself a guitarist, or do you consider yourself a singer?
I'm neither. I'm just an artist.
Nice. I like it.
Right on.
Heck yeah.
An artiste.
Yeah.
Got your Spotify page pulled up here
Oh, cool.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
for the folks at home. Check them out.
Yep,
Subscribe,
make sure you
follow
guys-
them.
Absolutely. Jump over, subscribe, follow, listen. So with knowing that you've been like singing less than 10 years, who would you say that that your influences would be as far as just the guitar playing aspect of it?
Like just as a singer, as like
Guitarist.
oh, my Uncle Bill.
Oh,
Pretty
really?
much it. You know.
That's awesome. You grew up watching him.
For a little bit, yeah.
Uncle
Mhm.
Bill. We all got an Uncle Bill, don't we?
Yeah, everybody had Uncle Bill.
And an Uncle Bob. I got two Uncle Bobs actually.
Yeah.
Side note.
Okay, so then on the vocal side, who would you say is your influence? What made you transition over from just playing guitar or playing the instruments that you play into wanting to sing?
I don't know, church really. Church.
Hold on, you're cutting out.
Really young.
Jason, is that his connection?
Yeah.
Our gospel wasn't for me because I was a little too wild for church. Do I need to move my phone or some shit?
You're
Yeah,
kind
good
of,
try.
Yep. You're kind of frozen, and you were cutting in and out.
Am I back?
Is
Alright.
Frozen 2 going to be on Disney Plus?
All right, can you hear us? All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
We're
Okay,
going to need you
so-
to climb up on top of your RV.
and put
Hey, I
one
might do
arm
that.
up. Yes, put one arm up while you're holding your phone.
Beautiful starry
Yeah.
night.
Let me just step outside. How about that?
You're surrounded by the metal what is it? Insulation?
See, I always thought that
Yeah.
was better conduit.
Yeah.
Yeah, metal conduit. You're like in the
No.
microwave oven. Ooh, it's scary out there. Ooh, there you go.
That's actually really cool.
There you go.
Can you hear us?
So moody.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
That's
way better
much
connection.
better.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, so who got you into the vocal side of it?
Uncle Bill.
Justin Moore, for sure, all day, every day.
Justin Moore. That's awesome. And
Yeah, I really like him. That's my favorite country artist, always will be.
that's so cool. Now, now for individuals who don't know you or your music, I actually ran across you at a mudding event in Indiana back in like 2016. And
Yep.
you happened to be with like this unknown artist that happens to have the name of Ryan Upchurch. So when I came across you, it was right before I think it was The Old Days had been released, because you had been in the studio and you guys hadn't released it yet. So do you remember back during that time frame?
Yeah, I remember meeting you.
And then like from there,
Wait, what's a mudding event anyway? Like, what is it? It sounds really fun, but like,
mudding
what is
event.
it? Yeah. I'm
It's
guessing
What's
like
the girl,
RVs
people?
and stuff.
more like four-wheelers, dirt bikes, mud trucks, camping, concerts, like the
Mud.
whole mud.
Cool.
Yeah, everything's surrounded around mud. But like,
Pretty much.
yeah. So after that, like, was when you and Upchurch like blew up.
Mhm.
So what has it been like for you to be able to travel around and share your passion for music?
I was badass. I mean, it was something I thought I'd never get to do, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
I mean, I don't know. It was a bunch of it was actually with church. I ain't gonna lie, I played a lot of shows, so I don't remember half the shit. So, but
That's why I started with, do you remember that? Because I know how it
Do
can
you
get.
remember?
yeah, it gets a little rowdy out there. That's for sure. But besides that, the music, as far as the music goes, that was badass. I never thought in a million years, me being from Mississippi, that I'd get to tour at all, let alone get to tour and play some pretty fucking lit shows. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, nobody can say nothing about his shows. They're fucking hype as fuck.
Right. Right. Yes. I've been to quite a few. But going back to you being an artist, you play guitar, drums, like how many other instruments do you play?
I play piano and guitar and drums. That's pretty much it.
So you're an all around like Renaissance man as far as the music world goes, huh?
Chameleon. Yeah, something like that.
Guess how many instruments I play?
I don't know.
0.
Zero.
I play 0. I wish I could.
He plays
Can't.
a skin
Air
flute.
guitar.
Man,
Gotta get you
not even an
try
air
it out.
guitar. No, I look ridiculous. I'm like, what are you doing with your fingers? That's not how. That's a butterfly. That's not an air guitar.
That's funny. Wow. But yeah, so
I'm walking back in my camper real quick. It's colder than tits.
okay, all right,
no.
yeah.
You're holding on to the
How
wrong
cold
tits.
is tits, by the way?
No, those are the wrong tits. Those are dead tits.
I'm gonna say
Man, it
Depends
could
on what time of
not-
year it is.
There are some cold-hearted bitches out there. It could be,
the heart might be cold. Those titties are usually warm, though. I'm just saying. It's cold. Put my face, warm my face up. Human motorboat. I'm joking. I am completely
my
slap happy. I apologize. Not
Yeah.
really. I don't apologize.
You're
doesn't
slap
apologize.
happy.
He's
I'm
slap
I'm
happy.
battling pneumonia.
That's
Miranda, what's
awesome.
your plague tonight?
This week I'm good.
Too many phones.
Yeah, really.
Leave me and my phones alone.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I stopped wearing the sunglasses. Leave me alone.
Hold on.
No. You're a dick. Oh, I love my people. Yes, thank you, Alice. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, post them up in here. We will absolutely try to get to them.
For sure. For sure.
So yeah, so it's again, it's a bit chaotic. We have our
we lost him.
No.
We lost him.
He ran into
we have
his
our
home.
our Master of Oz, Alice, behind us.
There's There was a bunch of us. It just kind of went on.
Like infinity wall.
So,
That's a lot of
if you guys
fat
have any
guys.
questions-
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh,
What
and the bell rings.
What if
One
he
ring-a-ding-ding.
ran back outside?
I actually did.
Oh, it's a horrible position to be in.
I'm just gonna go to my buddy's house though.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So
I'm right here though. Hold up.
okay.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, can we come into your home?
It's
and
a Publishers
have an interview?
Clearinghouse. You just won
Yeah.
$1 million.
It'd be alright.
Okay.
You over here.
Started a
You
little
good?
fire outside.
You good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so I had seen a post that you had posted where you said that you get your money out of the woods. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? Because I know I seen you working with wood and rocks and also like doing welding. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm a stonemason. You know, that's what I do for a living. Now, and we mine.
hello,
Dramatic pause.
hello.
If you can hear us,
Can
you
you
locked
hear
out
us?
again.
Did we lose you again?
No,
Something in the
Oh,
mountains.
oh.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. There we go.
Okay, so you got to hold the phone
Stonemason.
in one hand and put your other hand up. And
Can you
we'll
put your
see if
tongue
you
on
can-
that metal roof back there?
Okay,
That seems to help.
Yeah, we got you at you're a stonemason.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, what it is, basically, we mine our own rocks. Like, we break them down the old school way with sledges, and we actually take them to the jobs ourselves and lay them too. And that's what we do. We just,
Wow.
That's
Holy
like cooking
crap.
from scratch.
That's like backbreaking.
no, it really ain't. When you got people who actually work and you work as a team, it's not bad.
Right on.
Yeah,
Right
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. That's
I
insane.
say that often.
That's
For sure.
insane.
And it
though.
does.
That's
It,
like,
it don't matter what you're doing. If you got a good, strong team, you can get more accomplished than trying to do it by yourself. So,
Confucius say, many hands make light work.
oh,
there you go.
Confucius
Do you
I'm
say that?
confused.
Do you say that a lot too,
I
Justin?
tinkle my pants.
What's that? No.
Wait, what?
That's what Confucius told me.
All right. Anyway,
I'm
music.
Confucius. I'm confused. I tinkle pants. No, that's not what he says. Oh shit! Wrong Confucius.
You are slap happy.
I am. Hey, the dude at the bus stop said his name was Confucius, and he was like, I just pissed my pants. So I thought that's who you were talking about. I thought we knew the same guy. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. Back to the interview.
He's freezing
It's
out there
been-
for your jokes.
I know you're a whole
I'm
ass.
sorry.
No, it ain't that bad.
No.
Okay, so
Get used to it after a while. Once you go numb, you don't feel no more.
Cover up with
That's-
some
that's
So how
True.
cold is it down in Mississippi right now?
titties. He already told us this.
It's pretty. It's probably like 30 something. It ain't bad, but it's
Right on.
cold enough. It's a different cold. It's a wet cold down here. So
Ooh,
it
yeah,
gets
yeah,
you-
yeah.
Ooh,
Is that like a opposite of dry heat?
I think Indiana's warmer than you right now. What the hell?
I know that's possible.
Yeah, well, I
It's
don't
like
know.
50
Maybe.
degrees tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're 50 degrees right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. It's
What?
Well, no, it probably ain't. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. It's cold, though.
It's going to hit all at once.
so
Anyway, weather. Am I right?
Yeah, I ain't a weather man.
okay. So I happened to see that somebody had done a post about the legends of pool playing.
You happen to see and hear a lot
And
of things.
I
I'm getting
do.
suspicious.
You should be.
Should-
Investigative
I'd be putting
information.
those blinds back on your windows.
Yes,
Mm.
you
Should
never
Be
know.
sitting out on that
It just
tree again.
happened. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
So you're a I wouldn't say shark, but you're a legend as far as the pool game goes.
I wouldn't say shark either, but
Exactly
I mean,
what a
I
shark
like
would
to play
say.
pool.
That's exactly what a shark would say.
I've been playing a long time. Like, there's a pool hall in my hometown that stays open from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock in the morning, every day, all year round. He only takes off 2 weeks a year to go on a cruise.
Hell yeah.
And so I grew up there, and it being in like 50 cents a game when I was younger. I go up there and stay all night. That's all I did. All there was to do where in my hometown. So everybody shot pool.
Right. And you just happen to
Good social place.
Just happened to.
Yeah. And you just
Yeah.
happen to get a good knack for it.
Oh
Well-
yeah, I always wanted to do anything I could do anything physically I could do. I didn't like school because I had to do stuff I had to do with my head and that shit. I don't like. I wasn't good at school, but like anything I do with my hands, I always wanted to do pretty much.
Right on.
Makes sense. I mean, with learning how to play pool, that probably comes into your professional life with the stonemasonry.
I mean, it's
a
all about. I guess
visualization.
there's a lot of things you do in life that you have to be somewhat. I guess you want to say in a corny way, graceful. I mean, and you have to be. I'm talking about stonework mostly, but playing pool too. I guess you got to be smooth with some things in life, and everything's. Yeah, you got to think a little more of some stuff.
Right. Okay, so we do have a question from Will Hayden.
And that
Go,
is
Will Hayden.
that is yes, correct? Am I wrong with that answer? Well, we're good.
Yes.
We haven't heard the
Yeah,
question
yeah.
yet.
Well, I'm just reading on my
Will
screen.
Hayden wants to know if you have any songs with Upchurch. And yes, Will. Justin has quite a few songs with Upchurch. He has quite a few songs. Would you like to answer that, Justin?
There's a couple of them out there.
Couple.
There's a couple floating.
Yeah. Just go to YouTube and search Justin Adams, and you'll see his album pop up and a few other songs that him and
Do we want to
Church
play a
did.
little something?
Yeah, let's play a little snippet. Do we
Little
got one
snippet.
that's with Justin and?
Actually, we have if you want to do
What is
actually the Addicted to Pain, I can jump over
Yeah.
and grab one of them.
To all
that's
our
good.
to all our folks out there that's popping up, just want to give you guys a shout out. There's a lot of faces popping in tonight. Just want to give you guys a big Monday love. What's up? Oh,
Baby, I'm addicted to the pain.
yeah.
Oh. Good pipes. Just listen to a little bit.
Is it too late to say I'm sorry? Is it too late to tell you I love you? Is it too late to take it all back? I don't wanna do life if I ain't got you, baby. Is it too late for some late night romance and slow dancing, moving to the bedroom, girl?
Me likey.
Yes.
Good. That's a good voice. You got a good voice, Justin.
Thank you, I
Absolutely
appreciate that.
love. I've always said ever since I heard him, I was like, if somebody could fall in love with the voice, I love his voice. Yes,
I
absolutely.
appreciate that. For sure.
You definitely take me back to some original country back in the 50s, 60s. The twang and you can hear the passion behind your voice, and I've always found that rather fascinating with you.
Well, I respect that. I respect anybody that give me criticism. I appreciate it though. That's awesome. If that's the impression I leave, my job's done. I don't care.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, you do an amazing job. So funny. Another question from Jonathan Cook. They want to know, or he wants to know, do you need a drummer?
Well, not right now. But maybe hit me up. I don't know. We can probably work something out. I need to start playing shows anyway.
There you go, Jonathan. Hit him up. Yes, his voice has much soul and heart. And actually, so Jason, the song that I just sent you, if you want to play the first, 20 or 30 seconds, you'll actually get to hear Justin, and then Ryan Upchurch comes in too.
Okay.
So to kind of answer that question and also hear another side.
Nice camera move.
I miss the old days, tall Chevrolet. Now stand up.
Here you go,
and
Will.
swinging on a tailgate. The old days when fist fights were fine. Throwing hands didn't land you too much jail time. The old days when I call home. Oh, yeah.
Vibrato.
Yes.
There's a bridge on
So
River
yes,
Road.
absolutely, absolutely. His voice has
Good
soul,
shit.
has range, has heart, has passion. So yeah, absolutely. Strongly advise you guys to go and check out Justin Adams music, like
Right
the whole
now.
gamut.
Do it right now.
Yes, do it right now. No, I'm just kidding. Watch the live and then do it
And
after
do
the
it after
live.
the show.
Yeah,
Or actually, while you're watching, just click over. Click.
yeah.
Make those
hit
likes
here.
and connections.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so I've always wanted to ask you,
Uh-oh.
what made you decide to get the microphone tattoo on the side of your neck?
I had to cover up an ex's nickname.
Oh,
Classic.
okay.
Yeah, I had Bonnie on my neck. She had Clyde on the wrist. It didn't work out. Kind of goes like that almost every time.
Gotcha.
I truly had no idea. Actually, it messed me up one time. He had taken a side angle picture, and I was like, and he had his earbuds in. And I was like, why does he have a microphone hanging from his neck? And then I was like, oh yeah, dumbass. It's a tattoo.
I wanted it on my item, like in the middle of my neck, but then I had that damn name, so I just got it there.
Oh,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
it happens.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I had seen where you gave Johnny Cashville a shout out. We've actually had Johnny on the show, so.
Oh, cool.
But yeah,
That's my big brother. He's always kept it real with me, so much respect to him.
and see, that's cool because not too many people in this industry keep it real. Like they will candy code or say this, say
Yeah.
that. He's
That's
not.
what I like about him and a few other people. They don't candy coat shit, and that's what I like. That's what makes me like the person. You know, if you tell me like it is, and you don't, and I don't feel like you're putting on some kind of front. I pretty much like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's too many fake cats these days, so for sure.
Way too many, and it's just and then people who want to ride coattails and seeing that you and Johnny have the relationship you guys do, that's awesome because he definitely keeps it real. He watches out for who he considers like his people. So
For sure, he definitely does.
that's awesome. And then I noticed that you have a purdy puppet dog named Mo.
Well, when you
Purdy,
took him out to
purdy.
urinate the other day, I seen him while I was hanging from your tree watching you.
You're such a dick.
Don't mind the weird
Don't mind
thing.
me.
It just happened.
It's really not a deer
Yeah,
stand.
See,
I
you're a dick.
had a dog Mo, but she I think she got shot.
Oh
don't
no.
Our neighbor's kind of an ass, or my old neighbor's kind of an asshole, and I think he might have shot her. But anyway, yeah, that was with my ex-girlfriend. I don't live there anymore, so.
Freaking Bonnie.
But what a fucking dick.
No, not Bonnie.
Okay, I just assumed.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, and then I had actually seen you had a couple other puppy dogs. Do you still have them by chance?
I got a cat.
You got a
That's just 'cause
cat?
my ex-girlfriend left the cat at my camper.
I think you've been at the wrong house.
No, I had a dog, but I let the other one go back to its mama because the other puppy died, so she'd have a puppy still. And it
Aw.
got hit by a car, so that was pointless. But
Right. No, but you're
anyway, yeah.
the bigger, better person. Absolutely. So now you're a cat person?
Well, no, I'm not. She left it here, so now I am.
You were drafted.
I'm with you, man. I am with you.
I'm a cat person.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan.
I am not.
Jonathan, get me your
will meet you.
information and I will shoot it over to Justin, or you can, I'm pretty sure I tagged him in this post, to get a hold of Justin. That way you guys can talk and may not be in the middle. I'm trying to,
Yeah, we'll work it out.
yeah.
We'll work it out.
But yeah, so, Joe, you're awfully quiet over there this evening.
Awfully
God.
quiet.
Uh-huh.
I've been trying to be respectful and only throw out jabs when it needs
Asshole
to be.
remarks. Yeah, remarks when
When it comes available, I was letting our boy talk.
When you want to be mean to me.
Hey, by the way, I noticed that you had a dog once you liked, but didn't look at it. Anyway, I got something.
Carrier.
I got something for you. So, all right. So, okay. Out of all your acts, you say you've done tons of shows with church, and what out of all your shows, what is the most embarrassing moment? On stage, off stage, around something that you go, I can't even believe this happened.
He already knows. Look at the look on his face. He already knows.
Yeah, you've seen that look.
He's got that answer.
Dang.
You know what? It's
you know what we've said. We've had some crazy ones.
Yeah,
it's
everyone
all
prior
good,
to you has actually answered this question.
So you can't.
I don't care. It is what it is, you know. I don't know. Like one time in Nashville, we had a show, and I got really fucking drunk and fell on stage. Church grabbed me by my ankles and slung me across the fucking stage. And then I got even drunker and tried to fight one of his buddies for no fucking reason, and ended up being friends with him later. It was pretty fucking cool. Yeah, it was pretty rough. But then I think the most embarrassing is when his drummer had to wipe my ass for me when I passed out at the venue in Georgia.
Now you
That's
just
a good
implicated another buddy.
That's a really good buddy.
Wow.
I ain't wiping no man's ass. I don't care how good of friends I am with him. So that's a good friend.
Well,
Man.
Yeah, he's a fucking trooper. That's all I got to say.
He did not want you to itch.
That is awesome, though.
No, it was bad though. I pretty much embarrassed everybody that night. I felt like shit when I sobered up, but
Man, it happens. It does.
yeah.
That is definitely
That's
first
a good
placer.
one.
Yeah.
You're right
That's
up there.
the best answer so far.
Yes. Absolutely. Sorry, kid, for the
No holds
implication.
barred, man. The truth is the truth. Who cares?
Hell yeah. We got you for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
That's
absolutely. I would prefer to be told the truth than bullshitted or lied to or like, no, nothing's happened like that.
It was that one that was like, I didn't have anything happen. I'm pretty solid on stage everywhere I go.
I've ever been
I
embarrassed.
was like, oh, come on now. There's got to be.
Oh no, I've been terrible. There's plenty of fucking stories. Yeah.
Wait, even better. The next question would have to be followed up with, is there a video of this?
Ooh.
Probably not have been wiping my ass. Probably not. But everybody's kind of worried because I was pretty rough. I chugged a fifth fireball, I think, that night on stage and blacked out.
Woo.
So, yeah.
Wow.
The crowd kept saying chug, chug, and I didn't mean I wasn't going to chug.
Hey, you got to give the crowd what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, crowd gets you moving.
Honestly, the thing is, I don't even think they knew who I was. I just had a fifth fireball in my hand. They want to see somebody get fucked up real quick.
And Fireball will do it.
Yes.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
I don't drink it anymore.
I couldn't do Fireball like that. I don't know how y'all do that.
Oh, it's after a few shots, it's all downhill from there.
Getting past that first one, like,
It's
Much better when it's nice and cold.
It's yummy.
And eager.
Dude, man.
Eager
back in
beaver.
the day, I would have to freeze a bottle of Goldschlager to get the shit to flake down to the bottom. So
Oh man, that shit's nasty.
It is.
Ooh.
I went to.
I think I'd rather drink NyQuil.
I went to Florida last August. Me and Renee and a buddy met us out there, and we thought it'd be a good idea to drink Goldschlager, a lot of it.
Oh.
And I had drank so much that I threw up blood later.
That's hardcore. That's hardcore blood poisoning there. Woo. Woo. There you go.
So ironically, somebody has came in to ask you a question.
John
Joe.
May, I have drank 0. This is full of water. I'm just slap happy with happiness all the way through.
There you go. There's the answer.
I would have straight told you too. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Let's see. So what's in your future, like within the immediate, I don't know, a few months all the way to, in a year, roughly ballpark?
Well,
Find him on Apple Apple Music. There he is on Apple Music. Yeah, Apple Music right there.
I don't really. I honestly, I hate to say it like this, but I don't plan nothing really. I've always been I plan things. Don't get me wrong. There's structure somewhat to my life in some way. But what I'm getting at is I don't know. I just maybe music will come back and or maybe I'll be out there again touring, but I'm not like used to. I put myself in a bad situation just to do music, and now I won't do that. I'd rather just write my music and record it and put it out, and if somebody wants to set up a tour or something like that, that's cool. But I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way no more. I spent a lot of years on the road and a lot of bullshit I didn't have to go through, but I did, and it happened, and I'm not gonna do that again.
Live for the moment.
I can completely understand that.
For sure.
And honestly, to be honest, I can't if I want to. I feel like a piece of shit dad for being gone as long as I was, and now that I'm back home, that's what I'm focused on. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
But that's a good reason. Like I can't even. That's an amazing reason. You want to be the father figure that your children need in their lives. So
well, it's gonna be a long road. Yeah, I ain't gonna sit there and act like I got my shit together. But yeah,
there's not.
None of us do.
I was gonna say there's not a whole lot of people.
I know my baby mama's gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, he's over talking that shit, acting like he got." No, I don't. I'm just saying, and my
Fucking
goal
Bonnie.
is to be a better person this year than I was last year. Is all I got to say.
Right. That's all you can do is change, work on things and make it better in the future. And stuff.
Bonnie shouldn't be watching the live feed anyway.
No,
I'm assuming
ain't
it's
no
Bonnie.
Bonnie about none of that.
Just focus on. Man.
That's funny.
I should have never said that, man.
That is correct.
Oh shoot.
Just focus on being the best dad that you can be, and keep honing your talent and your passion, because people already know your name. I mean, you have over millions of views. So it's not like, I mean, you're taking time off to do what you need to do to not only better yourself, but also give your children the father figure role model that they need. So I mean,
that's what
and if you never go out again, that's okay too, because you can
I don't
always
care. Yeah, I'm good.
you can always show them, look, I did this, I did that.
That's it. Yeah, you're exactly right. I'm glad that you said it like that, and I'm glad this is. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to do this because most people just want to pick and poke and do shit like that. But I respect y'all. That's most people don't work shit like that, and that's cool. I respect.
No. Here's
we just want to share the music.
We just having fun.
Yeah, here's my thing.
Sure.
I will flat out say, if there's something that you really do want to talk about, we will talk about it. If there's something you don't want to talk about, and my character and my name will go further by being me, 100% honest. So, if in 6 months or in a year somebody comes back to you and say, hey, Justin, I know you did this interview, but what you really think? Because it's not just you. We are the same across the board.
Yeah.
So,
for sure,
absolutely. And if there's ever anything, like if you do start deciding that you want to go back out, or fuck it, sit at home, cut your shits, play it just for the kids.
I'm not even gonna lie, like that is pretty much me nowadays. Like I don't want to just downright say I'm done with music, because I'm not. I never know. Like with me, you literally never know. I don't know what I'm gonna do from now to tomorrow. Like, not that I don't, just that's just me. Like you just in a sense, that's, I never know. So, but no, that is me though today. Like I've just kind of introverted myself, and I never was like that. I've always been an outgoing person, wanted to do anything and everything with everybody and anybody. But now I don't want to be around nobody. I'm kind of an asshole in everyday life, and I mean, I'm still me, you know what I'm saying? But it's just I've become not bitter, but just more standoffish, I guess you can say.
But that's because
gotta watch them haters.
Yeah, you have to watch the haters and the
For
snakes.
real.
And
that's true.
They always say, that money changes you. It doesn't change you. It makes you more aware of the fucking people you just don't want around you.
Money.
Well, being able to be out on the bigger stage, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm not about the money, but the stage is cool.
but yeah, no. So
yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the music area way it is nowadays. You can get the fame, but the money ain't there like it used to be.
Yeah, it ain't what you think it is, folks.
Yeah, but with the experience, you now know if you do end up going out, you know what you want and what you don't want, what you're
Exactly.
going to do, and what you're like. No, that's a hard limit.
So I'm throwing a comment out there from Chris Hall. He says he'll be back on stage. Remember, I stated this, or I said this.
That's my brother from New York. That's who I lived with for a year in New York.
Oh, right on, right on, right on.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, Chris? Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you've already been out there. You know what you want and what you don't want, and if you sit at home for the rest of all time and still make your music, you're making your music for yourself, your kids, maybe a future missus or not.
Oh, slow down. Hey.
No.
Hey, I said future maybe. I didn't say it's indefinite.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's where I'm at. I'm comfortable with life, and I've never been comfortable with life. Even when I was the happiest and doing exactly what I wanted to do, I wasn't comfortable. But now I'm actually comfortable. I love my job. If I never did music again on the road, I would still love music just like I did when I was a kid. You know, it's still a part of my life. It always will be, because honestly, it's more than music to me. It really is truly my release. It's what's got me through my whole life. So I don't really care. I've never cared about the shit that comes with it. I do it for me. That's what I do it for. And all my shit I write tells that. And I don't have to say much more.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, I was showing this to Joe earlier because it sums me up, and it sounds like it probably sums you up as well. But anyone who knows me knows that I like to take my lighters for walks, so I keep the bitch on a leash. My therapist says that's not a good way to look at stuff, but you never know. So I came across this lighter the other day, and I was just like, holy hell, that describes me oh so well. And it says, phew, that was close. Almost had to socialize. So
I actually have that same lighter.
that is funny.
Not good. Got it at Dollar General.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Yes.
And Miranda just happened to have the same one.
Oh, here we go
That's
back
wild.
to.
I think
Wow.
she was the clerk at the dollar store.
Yo,
Interesting.
That's
you
how
guys are some
hardcore she is.
assholes.
What a creeper.
Wow. Yes, I'm
That's crazy.
everywhere. You have no idea. You never know who's watching and
Hey,
who's
she said it.
listening.
It's on video.
Yeah.
She said it.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
the creeper.
everywhere. I'm under your bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the trees. I'm in the woods.
I got my 30-06 with the
Just
scope
happened
on
to
it that
be
I
there.
can see you from a mile away.
Oh.
But anyway.
Speaking of guns, let's talk politics.
So let's
Oh.
not.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Let's not.
Show that face to this camera, Miranda. Over here, the red one.
Let's not
Come
talk
on.
politics.
How about religion?
Negative.
All right.
No, shout
And
out
it-
American Breed Apparel, though, for sure. That's my sponsor, American Breed Apparel. They're some patriots, man. They're the
Right
people.
on.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up. Heck yeah. So
They're good people, man.
if you would, again, give us how you can be either followed or contacted
Like Miranda.
for in the future. That way, if anybody
yeah.
wants to.
Okay. Instagram's at official_Justin_Adams_. It's retarded, I know, but my name got hacked the first time, so I had to make up some other shit.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, but my email is justinadamsrtdt@gmail.com if you want to contact me about anything, I guess. I mean, I don't really know, but
Is that how we would reach you for booking?
yes.
Okay.
And then if for those who don't know, what does the RTDT stand for?
Ride together, die together.
Love it. Absolutely love it. So, yeah, I mean, thank you so much for
Yeah, for sure.
spending
For freezing outside for us.
for spending
For
your
real.
numbing time with us.
No,
It's
it's
been
all good.
awesome.
Definitely a
For sure.
pleasure. And
Do we want to
digging
show
the
that
pipes.
Upchurch video? Oh, we did. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, where are you?
Yeah.
Oof, I don't know. I got pneumonia.
Yeah. There we go. We're back.
It's a great video.
It was a good video, though.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, though, for real.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you
sure.
so much.
I digging it, man. I love the pipes too, man. So keep on doing your
Appreciate
thing.
it.
Even if you just sit on the side doing your thing, I'll be listening to that. So
For
Absolutely.
sure, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for hanging out
All
with
right.
us this evening.
For sure, anytime. Take care, guys.
Thank you
too,
as
man.
well.
Have a good one.
Bye.
You're like, take luck.
Yeah, I know, right there.
Take luck.
was
What
like,
comedian is
no,
that? Brian
no.
Regan. Take
Yeah.
luck. You can't handle it. Take luck. Yeah.
Stutter.
It was
You guys
cool.
are so mean to me.
No.
So mean to you.
You brought it
I
upon
do.
yourself.
I love you guys so much, but you guys are so mean to me. My buggers are gonna be like,
I
see,
just
that
happen
bitch
to
is a
have the
stalker.
same lighter.
I seen it in.
Are you kidding me?
I seen it in his live feed while he
Oh
was
my god.
while he was breaking stones. I seen it. I got it.
So New Breed. We got New Breed coming up next.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do.
for
As soon as they chime in. So,
Yep, we are.
so hang
Uh,
tight, everyone.
we're
Hey,
just-
did you get that image of the show at the Citadel that I sent you?
Did you send
I
it?
think I put it in the street team. Isn't that everybody or no?
I think Jason is part of the street team just in case.
I think I ignored that one.
For
Yeah.
oh,
much.
thanks.
No, it's just too much stuff going on.
I'm. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, let me. Street team. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hey Shane, make sure that you
Cool.
hit
Good.
Justin up and ask him that. Shane Underwood asked if there's going to be another collab with Drix or another artist. Man, hit him up. You kind of heard where he is at right now, so
That's a cool graphic. Who did that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. There was a lot of behind scenes and putting stuff together, but yeah. So that is for the Citadel
Bye,
on
Bill.
December 14th. The time I believe is incorrect on that one. The time is I just got updated on that. Doors open at 8:15. Show starts at 8:30, and all of the acts are playing until midnight. I know Big Poe, them Bourbon Boys, Problems, who brings
Yeah.
the show in and out. Joe.
So you got who TF is just in time. Chucky Work Clothes, Lady Jinx, Jit Benjamin, Trip Problems, 812, Sam Rock and TJ Freed, White Boy McCoy, Big Murph, Kentucky Music Mafia, Dem Bourbon Boys, Big Poe, We Are Int, Big Skits, Dada Sedet. Said it.
Said it. Sedative.
I'm saying that wrong.
Say
Say it.
How to say it?
Say that. Say that shit.
So a lot of people in the genre.
A lot.
Knew Bill, huh?
Yes. Oh yeah,
All in one.
and like even so Problems, he's more on the rap side of it,
Mm-hmm.
but Bill definitely went across all genres, and
Bill, who made the box sitting on the table.
yes, who made
in
the
the
lovely
box?
box and talking
And the
stick.
stocking stick.
Yes.
Stalking stick.
Stalking
Oh, it's a
stick.
stalking
Oh,
stick.
here we go.
Yeah.
Her
Stalking stick.
stalking
That's why
stick.
I always have it. Ha ha ha
Hmm.
ha.
This is
So funny.
What's in your back pocket? My
You're
camera
so
and my stalking stick. Watch out, she's coming right for you.
Pearl Harbor.
You got you telling New Breed to
All
jump on.
by myself.
Yeah. You fucking dick. Oh my god, I love my people. I
She
really
says
do.
that through gritted teeth.
I know I do.
I love
I absolutely.
these assholes.
No. They know I love them. Absolutely. And
Stevie Wonder.
either. That's terrible.
What?
What? He was doing.
That's
He was
terrible.
clearly doing a Stevie
Did
Wonder
you ever
impression.
see Stevie Wonder's girlfriend?
No.
Neither is he.
Oh, God. I knew that was coming.
That is terrible.
Oh, it was
You're
that's such
mean.
a dad joke too. That
really
that wasn't
is.
even a good one. That was
Such a dad
you're like,
joke.
I no, I haven't seen it. What is so special about her? She got braids just like him. Some beads.
You're such a dick.
Hey, Stevie Wonder kills it though. I
He
ain't
does.
dogging the man.
Oh yeah.
love
no,
him. Love his
absolutely, hands
music.
down.
But it's still
Yes.
funny.
So not right.
So,
But yeah, so just waiting.
this is what you call dead air.
It is dead air.
So
We're
have you
so
seen Ray
working on
Charles's
it.
wife? He's dead. God.
So we're gonna need better jokes for these
For the
For
dead air
these dead
moments.
these dead air moments,
Wow.
What are you talking about? What
Good
he seen?
times.
Oh, come on.
or
Jeez.
some, or maybe.
Okay,
we,
so yeah, there was this awesome show this past Saturday. At
Oh,
Saved by the
Saved
Bell.
by the Bell, literally.
Hell yeah.
You got so lucky.
I
Got
know.
so lucky. Dead air.
Thanks.
What would we talk about now? What is going on?
All right.
We got
There
audio
he
coming
is.
through.
We're seeing you, but we are not hearing you. I don't see a microphone icon, so that would tell me that it's on your end. So make sure you got a mic plugged in or something.
Should be you on your phone, brother.
Yeah. Maybe earbuds would make it pop up. Can't hear
we
you.
have-
We see you moving your lips, but we can't hear you. So maybe if you got some earbuds, you could try something. In the meantime,
Everyone
we're going
else
to tell
talk.
bad jokes.
Yes, everyone else talk.
I said
What do
mine.
you
Y'all dog my bad
That's all you
jokes.
got?
But-
Two bad
Yeah,
Oh, come on, I
I'm
know you got
on
more.
the fly kind of guy.
jokes? Pretty fly for a white guy.
On the wall, I'm a fly on a cup.
You better not be. You're the host of a widely
are.
successful podcast show.
Oh,
That's some serious headphones.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
Can't,
like 'em.
does it got a microphone on it?
hello.
Still not.
Can you hear
Still
us?
not seeing the microphone icon.
Can you?
Oh,
Come
here
on,
comes
Brandy.
Here comes the technical
Fix it.
department.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I see a microphone icon. Now I should be able to unmute you. Can you hear us?
Oh,
There we go.
There
There we
we
go.
There, now I can hear.
Yeah.
yay! You're the shit. Thank you.
Lovely lady saves the day. Thanks, lovely lady.
Appreciate it.
So hi, New Breed.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, great, man. How you doing, man?
Fantastic. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
She fixed it.
You did.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, Randy. Hi.
Hi, Brandy. Thank
Hi,
you.
Brandy.
She's like, I'm
Oh,
out.
she's out of
I'm
here.
outta
She's
here,
like,
yeah.
mm-mm. Okay, so do you have any shout outs, plugs, or want to give your contact info?
Wow, going right to the conflict. Call me.
Uh,
There you go.
Man, there's a lot of people I could probably shout out. I mean, not a lot, a few, but
Oh,
let's
you're
see.
good, man.
You're
Amanda
good.
Chambers, Angie Howe, people that's just been there along the way. Jody Buckles, people that try to help make this possible when they can. But some plugs. If you go on YouTube, just search 863 New Breed 863. That's 863 NUBREED 863. Also the same thing on Instagram, Facebook. This is facebook.com/newbreed2015.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
I got
so,
your Facebook pulled up right now.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone go follow him right now.
Yep, go
You know you have
like,
to. Go
follow.
do it.
Absolutely. So, yay. Been a long time since we've actually talked. I think the
Right.
first time we talked on the phone, it was back in like 2017. So, a lot of life changes since then.
Oh yeah, a lot of things different.
You've been in Florida pretty much your entire life, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I moved around a lot. I lived in several different states. I lived in Texas for a few months. I lived in Alabama in 3 different cities. I lived in Tennessee. I'm in Tennessee now. This is my 3rd time living in Tennessee. I lived in Richmond, Virginia once for a couple months. I lived in West Virginia for a couple months. I've been everywhere.
Hell yeah. So you're in Tennessee now?
Right, Tennessee.
That's what's up. Heck yeah. So I seen that you actually just released a new song like 8 days ago, and it already has like over 26,000 views.
That's actually YouTube for me. YouTube, I never really promoted or used my YouTube very much. My son has basically talked me into doing it, and the song is called "Cold Day in Hell." I released it only to YouTube, and this is actually doing pretty good. It's a lot easier to get bigger numbers on Facebook because when you're on Facebook, you don't have to leave Facebook just to click the play button and listen to a song. That's how I got my following, is from doing it that way through Facebook. So I didn't want to stray away from that, but my son is always like, Dad, you got to post to YouTube. You got to get more stuff going on YouTube. And I noticed a lot of other artists have some pretty good numbers on YouTube, so I started to use it. And now my numbers, I went from like 6,000 subscribers to now over 17,000 in just a few months. Time.
Yes, YouTube is huge. If you can utilize as all of the different social media platforms that are free, use them.
Well, yeah, I was using them. I just wasn't promoting my YouTube as much because I had a plan from the very beginning when I made the home. So I noticed myself, I like to go on Facebook, and just when I see something I like, I just push play, check it out. It's real easy. You don't have to leave Facebook. Because sometimes, when you go to YouTube, you got to deal with all the ads, and then you have to come back to Facebook. It like takes you away to somewhere else. And if you're just strolling through Facebook and want to check out stuff real quick, it makes it real easy. And I told myself a long time ago, I don't care about the money like that. In order to get my name known, I just post all my videos straight to Facebook first, let them sit there for a few weeks to a month, so it spreads fast. I'll get the money later if that's what it's going to be to make some money for this. I just need to make a name for myself first, and then that'll help me in the long run. So far it's working out, because now when I post to YouTube, I have a following that will go listen to it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a completely solid foundation when it comes to Facebook. Like you're live like every night. That's why I was telling the guys, I'm like, dude, he is live like every single night.
Just this week has been that way. The more things are going good for me in life, my music, my whole movement, everything is based on real life stuff. The more, the better things are going for me, the more I'm live. And when things are not going so good, I don't know, I just kind of like, it's just, I don't know what to call it, but I just like stay back a little bit. But that's when I write my best material. But I don't know, I haven't been real doing too good too often sometimes, it seems like, in life. So I don't know how good my material could be. So it's all, I learn as I go, I guess.
And see, Jason, the video that you have up right now.
I was like, so not only does he do music, but he does do-it-yourself videos.
It's not do-it-yourself. That's him at work.
Yeah.
That was just like, I don't know, within the last week, I think it was.
That right there was today.
That was today? Okay. Yeah, and
right.
he was showing, we don't hear him, but he's like, okay, so this is what I do at work all day. And it's awesome too, because he's like,
hanging from the rafters.
This is so hard to do one-handed. And I'm like thinking, exactly, he's doing that and holding a phone, and he's like, what, 10, 12 feet in the air? I'm like,
That's a talent.
That's major props, major talent. Absolutely.
And he was recording an album at the same moment.
Right.
All at the same time.
Right.
Gotta give him full props. That's some hell shit.
Yeah,
Should see me record my album in drywall.
Okay, so I know you play the guitar. Do you do any other instruments?
No, and really, I just started playing the guitar. Some people write me mad at me all the time because they're like, man, you suck. I've been playing for 20 years and all this crazy stuff. But I'm like, look, every time I go live, I tell people, I just started playing the guitar a couple of weeks ago. I've always wanted to play since I was a kid. Never got a chance to, never, really had a guitar too much. I had anyone to teach me. And I learned a couple chords from Walt a couple years ago. I couldn't figure out how to do the transitions from one chord to the next, so I just quit. And told myself I'll just keep on recording music. But then ever since I came to Tennessee, right before I came to Tennessee this last time, something just came about inside of me and wanted me to learn how to play it. And I've been, I'm still not very good at it, but as far as making up my own songs, I know the chords that I need to know and stuff like that. So I'm slowly but surely doing better.
Hell
so
yeah. Got to start somewhere, man.
Absolutely.
Right. So as long as I can make what I need to make my own songs, and I could still play those in concert if I had to, then it's working out all right for me so far. But I don't play any other instruments.
And then Deanna Johnson wanted to throw in there that there isn't 1 ounce of drama with Joe. Love it. And then Ashley Garibay, I believe, says you're the most real artist she's met yet. So, yeah, you have your own little proper foundation and following. So
I have some good people that follow me and stuff. And yeah, about the drama thing, no, it's just the whole time ever since I came out with the song Home, which opened all the doors for me in the very beginning, the whole time I just stay out of all the drama, all the conflict. And the one reason is because I ride alone and solo. I don't ride coattails or ask for handouts or ask for favors, or, a lot of guys try to be buddy. Some guys even give me some advice before. I said, man, sometimes in order to make it, you got to go suck up, tell these guys what they want to hear. But when I look at these other guys that are in better positions than me and stuff like that, sometimes I think to myself, well, I'm probably just as good as they are, or whatever. What makes me different? Why should I suck up and stuff? I'll make it on my own. Just however they made it, I can do the same thing. I don't like being fake. If I don't know somebody, I'm not gonna be buddy and try to pretend like, oh man, your music's so awesome. I've never even heard one song. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah, no. From the jump, like, okay, so the very first time that I talked to Joe on the phone, like, you and I had gotten off the phone after a few hours of talking, and that within hours you had released "Ain't Foolin' Me," and you really didn't want to release it the way that it was, and I've noticed that you have cut it down since then. So,
oh well, somebody else kind of made a diss to somebody, but it didn't really say it, so I kind of let it go.
Yeah,
it was kind of like
you don't have to say it. You don't even.
And just no, I'm not gonna say it. I would never do that anyways. But it was just like and there was two people supposed to be on the song actually, but the two people that were on the song were feuding as well. So then both of them were going back and forth, like, let me on the song. Another person like, let me on the song. I almost just did it by myself in the beginning. But then the one guy let on the song, he made a verse about somebody else. So I was just like, it don't really say it too much, you know what it is, whatever. I just gonna let it slide and release the song. But then when I did it for the album, I just took it off the album just because I don't want any conflict associated with my name at all. I'm
absolutely, because
drama-free.
you're absolutely drama free. So yeah, when that came out, I was like, oh, okay. And then since I seen that you had re-released it without the drama and the digs and the headaches and stuff that comes along with it. Okay, yeah. So there's somebody pointing out that you wear sunglasses too.
Yeah.
Everybody always has something to say about that, and I have reasons why I do it. And it's not that I have to really explain to people, because people always are like, oh, he must be high, he must be drunk. You know how many times I've heard that in the last 5 years? But I don't do any drugs whatsoever. I don't smoke weed. I don't even drink. It's just I really have sensitive eyes. So with the glasses off, I get more comments about I must be high, I must be drunk than I have with the glasses on. So I just get tired of having to explain myself all the time. And I shouldn't have to, but I do.
Have you seen my co-host, Joe?
Seen what?
Have you seen my co-host, Joe?
Oh, I see. Yeah, he has glasses on too.
Yeah, we have two Joes right now. But yeah, no.
But sometimes it just depends. Like before I go live or anything, I don't know if I'm really tired, and if I'm really tired, my eyes will be red and watery, and people are just gonna say whatever. Because when I'm tired, my eyes are red. When I'm just in the sun, my eyes are red, and the monitor screens, my eyes are red. It's just how it is.
But they have to make it about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's because my music is strongly about recovery and overcoming addiction and stuff like that. So when they see me on here, my eyes are all red. The first thing they think is, oh, he must be high. He must be high. But no, actually, what's today's date?
The 25th.
November 25th.
Oh man, I can't believe I forgot. See, yesterday was 10 years that I've been clean.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Man. That's awesome.
Wow.
What feels better is knowing I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I mean? So a lot of people would think that, but I was going to go in there and say something or write something about 10 years clean, but just knowing I forgot about it makes me feel even better.
Well, yeah, because in the early years and in the beginning, it's day for day. So the fact that you're able to just let it go and be who you are, which is innately now completely clean and sober, you don't have to keep track. Yeah,
and the only thing that got me through in the beginning was just the thought of my kids and who I had become, and trying telling myself if I have to learn to live without the pills. And I don't know, it was easy for me to, it wasn't easy. I went through withdrawals for maybe a year because the pills I was on have a lot to do with psychological, mental stuff like that inside your head. Okay. So the way I thought, my whole thought process, I had to relearn everything. The way I was thinking was all wrong. And it took me a long time. But the thing about it is I never looked back. Like once I knew I was too far gone and I hurt so many people and did so much wrong, when it was time to stop. And another thing, this don't sound very good, but luckily I got arrested and jail helped to make it stop and give me a boost on, I had 15 days in there before I even realized I was in there because the pills had my head so messed up while coming from withdrawals. So by the time I realized I was in, it was already 15 days. And then I think that time I did like a month. And when I got out, I was still on edge and real shaky and nervous about not taking the stuff and scared that, you know, what would happen if I don't take this medicine, all this crazy stuff. But anyways, I never looked back after that. And since that day, when I got out, it's been 10 years yesterday, and I never took another pill.
But that's huge and awesome, and congratulations on that. Even though you're comfortable now, and you don't have to count down, that's still huge. That's still a huge accomplishment. So congratulations.
Yeah, for
Thank you,
sure,
appreciate
man.
it.
That's a good thing, man. Way to go. That's a hard recovery to get through.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome.
Yes.
Which whatever manner you had to go to
appreciate
get there, man. And the fact that your music's pushing to help people that's also going through the same struggle, you know, and getting through recovery.
Well, yeah, I talk about that in my music. I talk about depression. There's so many different sides to me right now that I still want to show people and help people with. I just haven't had the time to put it all out there. I have so many songs, but I still have so much more to go, and I haven't even, in my mind, reached my full potential yet of what I can do and what I want to do.
But that keeps,
I can't even imagine a life without music.
but that keeps you pushing to bring it better for like fans like us. So if you don't think you've reached your potential yet, I'm not going to tell you like you really have, because as long as you keep pushing and striving, you're going to keep coming out with bangers. So that's awesome.
I appreciate that.
So I heard somebody's got a new baby soon.
Yeah, so we got Nova Rain is her first name. Her middle name is Carter, named after Justin Carter. And her last name will be Sapp, you know, after my last name. So it's Nova Rain Carter Sapp. I never had a girl all my life. I've had my mom, she only had boys, and then I've only had boys. I thought that I wasn't going to have any more kids after I had my 3 boys. And I just thought it was better that I just didn't have any more kids anyways. And especially didn't know for sure about how I felt about having a daughter, just because, you know, my temper and things like that. If I was to have a daughter and she out there doing crazy stuff, I don't know how I'm going to handle it. But I just told myself, you know, I know it sounds crazy, but
No.
yeah, I just told myself, you know what? It's just going to be however good I want it to be or whatever.
Just remember, having a girl, and I only know this because I am an only child to both my mother and my father.
That explains a lot.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea.
Sorry, this is my context.
Thanks.
Da-da-da-da-dum-dum.
But with Nova Rain, you'll be the knock at the door. With your boys, you'll get the knock at the door. So always keep that in mind, and don't be too overly protective. You're going to be, but just remember, what's good for the boys is also good for the girls.
Well, there's a lot of years before that part comes about, so hopefully by then I'll
We'll have an
more
update.
mellow.
We'll have an update show by then.
Yeah.
We'll have you
Nah,
on
but
in
see,
16
what helps
years.
out a lot is Brandy already has a daughter. When we got to our relationship, Kylie, and we all live together, so it's kind of like gave me a, what do you call that? I don't know, an example or a little bit of what it's going to be like having a daughter. And I mean, she's like, I mean, she has her own dad, and she also has a son, Levi, which has a father as well. It's just we live, you know, we're a family too now, so the kids come with the package. So
Absolutely.
with Kylie, it's like having a little daughter around the house, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like breaking me in a little bit. So then when Nova Rain comes,
That's
it'll
awesome.
help out a lot.
You got a little buffer, like slow transition instead of oh my god.
Yeah.
So we had a comment here. Ashley Garibay. He's just an amazing person all around. He's helped me with Justin's legacy. He's made sure that Justin's music and voice is always heard and carried on. No one else has done that. 100% love.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, Justin, me and him, Justin Carter, we became friends, and it was at a time when I didn't really want to be friends with nobody. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I wasn't looking to do features with nobody. I mean, he had a manager that wrote me and asked me to do the feature. I turned him down, but he kept asking and like, man, we really would like you, to do this song. And I'm just like, man, I don't know, just have him send me a song. So then Justin, when he started writing me himself, he was just so cool and laid back, and he just reminded me of me so much. And the song he sent me was Love Affair, and it was amazing. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. I never heard his music. I never knew nothing about him. When it was nothing, they just came out of the blue. But it seemed like recently, like in the last year, all the people that come to me out of the blue are all good people and people that it's like I can read people well anyways, but it's like I keep on not meeting the people that I don't want to be around. I'm not really meeting them too much. It's like I stay positive and stay focused, and just the right people fall into the circle.
Absolutely, because what you're putting out now is being brought back to you.
It's possible.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So, with all, so you've done tons of shows, hundreds of shows, I'm guessing, right at this point. And so, out of all your shows that you've been on stage or at an event, what was the most embarrassing moment that's happened to you on a stage?
That was when Justin Carter came to Florida. We did a video together, and in that same weekend, I was doing a show in Zephyr Hills, Florida, and I told him he could be part of it. It was the first show we did together, the only show we did together, and not only is he kind of embarrassing, but I feel bad about it to this day because he got me to drink Fireball. Actually, I just got this sign. I don't know if you see it above my head. So, a Fireball sign. I got it in memory of Justin and hung it in the studio. But I got that, and we was out there, and I kept on making jokes. There's a live video that shows the whole thing, and I was making jokes about the Fireball. I never really drank it much before. Took a shot here or there, and I just thought it was a sissy drink. And I always drink Jack and Coke when I do drink. And I just kept talking junk, and I just kept drinking that Fireball over and over. And people remember, still how that turned out. So that's the first concert I ever did that I didn't think I did the concert the next day, and I had to go back and watch the live video live footage and see that I did do the concert.
Oh.
I remember doing like one song, so I knew it was probably a terrible concert. So when I watched the video, I was like, man, okay, that wasn't that bad as I would think it would be for not to be able to remember a whole concert. But the whole thing, I was like blacked out, and after that, it was just terrible. But it's the most embarrassing thing ever because I was like, me and Justin didn't know each other real well because we talked for a few months, but we didn't meet each other in person until that day or that night, or up to that weekend.
Right.
When he was here for like 5 days. So, but we never did a show together. And I just tried to tell him like, listen, this is not how I usually am. I know. I don't know how I almost fell off the top, but I decided to put the concert on top of a big Connex, like a cubicle, not a cubicle, what do you call them, a storage trailer thing?
Oh,
I call them a Connex.
Yeah,
I wanted to put the concert up on top of that. You had to go up a ladder to get up there and stuff. So once I was up there and I drank that much, it was hard for me to get down, I guess. A lot of people said I almost fell off the top. It was crazy.
Whoa.
It was crazy. So that's the most
bad.
embarrassing moment I ever had. Just I drank too much Fireball thinking it wasn't going to affect me like that.
You
really
know,
affected me.
Our last act said the same trigger for their most embarrassing. They chugged a thing of Fireball on stage and tore him up.
Yeah, I don't.
Long story short.
Yeah.
You don't want the
Yeah,
long story.
I think Fireball is like an artist killer or something, a concert stopper.
And to be fair, we do ask that's one of our stock questions that we do ask everyone. The most embarrassing moment either on stage or at a venue. So
Right.
yeah, I'm finding out even more and more why I shouldn't ever
It's just like, I'm
do
staying away from that.
Fireball. Like never. Not for the rest
Miranda
of my life.
Monday.
I've never been drunk like that in my life. I've all the years I've been here, all the weekends that I partied before and stuff, nothing has ever hit me like that Fireball did that night. I'll never do it again.
Yeah, I had a rough one with some Fireball. Fireball will get you.
No.
Because you don't even realize it. The next thing you know, it's like, oh, dang.
You guys just
where'd
have
the whole
portion control.
It'll bite you. It kind of starts going real smooth.
Like I don't even know how. No,
It's-
I can't get past it. Reminded me of Aftershock.
Ooh, it's not Aftershock. It's different.
No.
It's Aftershock.
Aftershock was like a hot cinnamon schnapps.
Yeah.
And Fireball's bourbon, I believe.
It's whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and it don't taste like whiskey either.
So where you're sitting at right now, did somebody happen to send you a hat that you have like right there? We go.
It's right here somewhere. You see that new hat I got in the mail? I just moved it yesterday because I hung this thing up. Hold on. It's right here
Oh
in my
damn!
studio.
Put you on the spot. Yeah, I'm a whole asshole. Sorry
There you go.
about
Check
that.
this out.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
The Punisher?
And who sent that to you?
Deanne Johnson sent it to me. Sorry. See, I got the Punisher on my wall.
Yep.
Yeah, so she sent me the hat. It all started with this hat right here. I started wearing this, and everybody always talks about my hat.
Yeah.
That's a logo for my son's wrestling academy.
Oh, is
The
it?
Punisher skull. That's that green Punisher on the back of my truck.
Wow. So I had seen that you actually did a song for Brandy, star of my show.
Yeah, star of my show.
Why are you rubbing your belly like you're pregnant?
It's called sympathy. Has he thrown up at
Yeah.
all? Oh, she can't hear us, can she?
Now the funny thing about star of my show is, before I met Brandy, I started writing that song. Only thing I had down was the chorus, but I write music so real and so like heartfelt. I wasn't with no one that made me want to write that song. I didn't have no motivation, so I kept on just like throwing the pages away. And I had that chorus for over a year recorded. I never wrote the verses to it because I just couldn't write the verses. I didn't have nothing to write about. So then when I actually met Brandy, I pulled the song up and I wrote about not being able to write. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was just unique the way I wrote it because I wrote it about not being able to write it. And then she finally gave me something to write the song about. And
That's
That's what
awesome.
the song's about.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely a very good song and a very good shot video. It's like laid back and
we watching
relaxed.
Do we want to play a clip of that?
It's like family clips. Like it's clips from when me and her first met all the way up till now. And then I'm going to have another video that no one knows about yet for a new song coming out after the baby's born. From now till maybe this time next year or something, there'll be another song that's a part 2 to star my show.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
While we're looking for this clip, Mac A.G. Bridges, much love and respect from Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. Mac Bridges. He usually comments on some of my live feeds and stuff. But yeah, I live in Tennessee now as well, and I live in between Nashville and Knoxville. Okay. So I'm right in the middle.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. There's a clip.
Oh, surprise.
Surprise.
And the first line I say in the song is, I've been trying to write this song for so long, but I couldn't. That's just real stuff.
I've been trying to write this song for so long, but I couldn't find the words I was looking for, but I don't even think I was looking. But then you pulled up and you hopped out, and I felt my jaw just drop down. And I told myself, well, damn, Joe, you got a whole lot you can talk about. And I ain't never been so certain, boy, that she looked so perfect. She was everything I've been searching for, and Lord, you know I deserve it. So I'm thanking you for this beautiful girl that you just gave me, cause you came through when I needed you, and I feel like you just saved me from the hard times and the old me. These crooked streets and the police could've walked away, but you chose me, cause you took the time to get to know me. And slowly but surely, we became what they thought we couldn't. Now we sitting high, riding by, and oh, we got them looking, cause we riding all day just to sing all night.
Oh,
She is so pretty.
Tracy
Was she
Nelson.
always yelling at you for recording? Like, why are you recording all the time?
Yeah, is she okay with being the
Objectified.
star of the hour? No.
I'm just kidding.
Is she okay?
Oh, you
with-
wanted to come on live?
She can. Ooh, be careful with that. Hold on, wait. Yeah, she can.
No, I didn't know if you did or not. I didn't know what you guys were saying. You said it.
She was just saying, like, is she okay being in the spotlight with you on that? Does she go
Oh
along with
yeah, she don't mind.
Right on. That's
She
awesome.
don't mind. I think she might like it a little bit too. she don't say that, but I think she might.
That's cool though, because being able to share what you guys are doing is actually something very hard. Most of the time you don't get a significant other who is supportive or is okay being by your side. So
You want me to, honestly, she's the first girl I've been with that's not overly jealous. She's really not jealous at all as far as the music goes. Most of the time, you should see my block list on my phone from exes. I still have to go through there and unblock some people that I feel bad for, but there was some exes have blocked so many people. Not even because they say anything wrong. If they think they look good or anything, it's always been something crazy. But she's really laid back. It don't bother her. This is the most trustworthy, honest, filled relationship I've ever had in my life.
That's awesome, man.
Congratulations. Those are hard to find.
Yes,
absolutely.
sir.
Absolutely. So she's a full package. That's awesome because
it's things that are so simple. It's just being able to go to work all day and not have to worry about what's going on at home. Is she running off? And I know it sounds bad, but that's just the reality of the world these days. When you just and it probably works both ways for men and women, but to be able to go to work and not have to wonder what's going on at home, wonder if she's running off and leaving. Because a lot of these girls, for a long time, I thought I couldn't be with no one that wasn't like me, because I had overcame an addiction and stuff, and I thought that I had like a lower self-esteem. I didn't think no one would give me a chance and that they wouldn't understand. So I had to go out with someone or date someone that's like me in a way. And I kept doing that. I kept trying to show everybody, would be like, well, you overcame it. You can show me how to overcome it and stuff like that. And I tried to help people in different relationships, and it just never works out. They have to be able to help themselves. So Luckily, when I met her, she didn't do any drugs. She didn't drink. And she was like, this is the best person I ever met. And I'm able to be myself and not have to worry all the time or stress out or go through all that drama. So now I can just do whatever I want, basically. And she knows that I don't have no intentions in my heart to do anything wrong, and vice versa. She can go do whatever she wants anytime. She wanted to go to Nashville recently to go to Jason Aldean concert, and I had to do something different. So I'm like, go ahead, go have fun. It's never been like that before.
Jason Aldean, hit up New Breed. Just saying.
Right?
See,
that was a plug.
Yeah. You don't get that. That's what I'm saying. She's the full package. Because it was kind of iffy situation with the whole group chat, but now I'm able to look at it and see, okay, you guys make up like a power couple, because she can handle the part of the business when you are too busy. So yeah, it's not a negative thing. It's a very positive thing, and hold on to that, because that is so rare to find.
Tracy,
it's funny you say that. I got a song that's not released yet. It's called Power Couple. It's about me and her.
That's awesome.
Just remember us for an exclusive.
Yeah.
Miranda just happened to guess the name.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And bought the lighter.
Wow.
No! Oh
Interesting.
my god! So there's no.
Anyway, Tracy Nelson, Joe has the best girl. The most I get to know her, the more I love her.
Aw.
So I hope that's a good show.
That's awesome. No, Joe, they give me shit because I know a lot. Because I've been, people don't believe it, but I've been in the shadows for many, many years when it comes to
literally in the shadows,
literally
in the trees,
shadows,
looking in your windows,
peeping here and there. So they give me shit when I know like little ends and conversations, and just right before you, I don't know if you've seen it, but we had Justin Adams on, and we were talking about how antisocial he is, and I'm like, oh, check out my lighter, and he's like, oh my god, I have the same lighter. So now they are sealed with the fact that I'm like this crazy flippin' stalker, and no, I just do my job well. I was a bounty hunter for 5 years. I was licensed PI for 2 years. So investigating is in my nature.
She's really good at climbing trees.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So on a serious comment, we got Mac Bridges again. I listen to home on a daily. I struggle daily to stay clean. He inspires me. So a huge shout out with that. That's awesome, man. the fact that you're
Hey,
affecting
Mac
so many
Bridges, I
people.
appreciate it, man. And yeah, like I said, I try to make music to uplift people and stuff like that. And it's funny that you was talking about that, finding information on people, stuff like that. A lot of people, they think when they see me and they don't know me or they don't know my story, they, sometimes when I had my truck before, people would be like, "Oh, your daddy, your mom bought you that truck." It's crazy stuff like that people would say. But I got everything on my own. But what really made me think of something is when you said that comment. It's people want to like look into your past, look you up to see if you're really real and really saying what you're talking about. But all my stuff is out there or whatever. But when you said about being in the trees and being able to do the research, that reminds me of a new song I got too that's coming out.
Oh
it
my
just
God.
happened to have a new song.
Thanks, Joe. That like concreted and
So I was just, it's just a lyric in one of my lines in a new song, because a lot of people used to tell me back in the day, because I wasn't really work motivated and stuff, and I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I was living a crazy life, and they would always say, because I was sleeping too late and stuff, the early bird gets the worm. So I put in one of my new songs, it says the early bird might get the early bird gets the worm, but it might just find a lot of dirt. So it's talking about finding a lot of dirt on your past. So yeah, that's why when you talked about that.
But for complete transparency, when I talked to Joe in 2017, we had already shared each other's paper. Like, yeah, we talked for like 3 or 4 hours. He was like, "This is the database you can go to." I'm like, "Okay, this is the database you can go to." So yeah, no. No, I had permission from like 3 years ago to stalk him.
We're
so.
just joking, stalker.
I think there's a statute of limitations on that.
Well, okay, I think I remember that conversation now.
Yeah. It was like May of 2017, I want to say.
Was you tell me about you used to be a private investigator or something, and that you was looking up other people, and then you asked me if you could have my name, and I said, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That happened to be how the conversation went.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because I have nothing to hide. I don't care. People look me up and stuff, all that stuff. I haven't been in trouble. You know what's funny is around the same time I got off the medicine is around the last time I got in trouble. So
yeah,
it ties in pretty well together.
And of course, complete transparency. Everybody's like, "Oh no, she wasn't. That bitch is just a crazy stalker." No, like legitimately. So, yeah.
Oh, well, I know. I believed you. I could tell by some of the things you were saying.
Look, if you don't give me an interview, I will put these cuffs on you.
Oh, yeah. No, he was in Florida at the time. And
did somebody say private investigator?
something like that.
Hey.
Why are your cuffs fuzzy?
Hey, another shout on here that I missed earlier, so I apologize. Mason McKinney. Hey.
Hi, Mason.
So it might have been for Miranda since I said that. It was like, oh, right there, it popped up.
It's funny because people will hit me up out of the blue now, and they'll be like, hey. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. That's really cool.
That's so cute.
Get used to it.
I'm the only girl surrounded by men.
Private investigators was called horses. Hey.
No, it's spelled hey, H-E-Y, and then hey, like what you would give your horses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
ketchup,
there's a
tomato.
lot of horses in Hallville.
How disappointed
I
would
give
you
Hallville.
be out the way you're saying it?
I give a lot of hay to horses in my neck of the woods.
Oh, I love my people.
We have
I
a
do.
guest on the line, right?
Yeah. Come on.
I
Yeah,
love
you're
my
just leaving
people.
them hanging. Jesus. Got New
Yeah,
Breed
you're
hanging
good,
out
you're
with
good.
us. Dang.
So
leave this.
how often you had mentioned Walt earlier. How often do you and Walt hang out anymore?
We don't really hang out too much, especially because I moved. But I went over to his house a couple months ago, and we were trying to get something recorded, and we just wasn't able to. And that's the problem we had when we were working together, is just finding the time to do stuff. We did a whole album together. It's like it's got to be a classic in my eyes. The whole album, it still gets the most sales to this day. I think me and him is a awesome team. I think we could have did a lot more together and still could possibly. Just like I think that me and Justin, we had plans to do a whole album together, and I think that we could have did great things. I think that now the artist that I become now, and even playing the guitar and trying to learn it. If Justin was around, it would have turned. It just would have been crazy right now. And the way I'm starting to sing songs now and write these type of songs more. I mean, if you listen to the Trespass album, me and Walt, I would tell you he wrote. There's a song called White Boy on there. It's mostly all his song. I just added a small piece. He just had a little bridge in the song he wanted me to do, and I did it. And the Talking About You song, Walt wrote that song. But the rest of the album, pretty much like Kindness for Weakness, me and him's in the video. I already had the song recorded with just me in it, but I wanted to make it better. For one, I didn't own that beat, and I couldn't do nothing with it, so I had to get one made. Well, I wanted it to go hard, so the producer made the beat a lot harder. And I was just trying to help Walt get his name out there more and to get more recognition and exposure. So I kept trying to talk him into being on the song. Like, he didn't have to be on the song, but I always try to, anybody I work with, I try to work in their best interest and to help them get known too. I'm not a jealous person. I don't ever feel like if I work with somebody, they may get more popular than me, and all that type of stuff. I was really, if he was to go his own way, just as long as I knew that I helped him and did what I could, then I would feel good inside about it, knowing that, hey, here's a guy that deserves to be, and heard. Walt is actually the best songwriter I've ever known, hands down. I think he's underrated. I think he's the underdog. There's no reason he shouldn't be up there. I mean, there is reasons, because of course financially, just like me, keeps us from getting to where we want to be at, because it takes money to make money and stuff like that. But hands down, the best ever to me, Johnny Cash status. People may say I'm crazy, whatever they want to say. I look at Walt like an icon type music person.
I can see that.
An artist.
I can absolutely see that. Yep.
Yeah. And I don't know how he looks at me. Maybe the same way, maybe not. I know I don't, sing as well, play guitar as well. But as far as songwriting goes, when he heard this song, I played it live for him with just me and the guitar, and he was surprised that I even learned how to play guitar as much as I know how to play now, just such a short period of time. But he was the one that influenced me to play the guitar. He's the one that taught me my first few chords. But when he heard the song "Cold Day in Hell," he told me that song is a legendary song.
Yes.
Like, he says it's like up there with like Hank Williams' "Country Boy Can Survive" type song and stuff like that. He says it's legendary. The words, he said, are really, really, really super good. And
yes,
because I will still, when I write a song, call Walt and be like, "Hey man, check this out," to get his opinion, because I value his opinion.
Oh yeah.
Do we have a clip of that one that we're talking about?
Of the Cold Day in Hell.
Cold Day of Hell.
In Hell.
We should play that.
Okay, so Ashley Garibay, I believe. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. She says, "Hey, thanks."
What's it called? What's the name of the clip?
Cold Day in Hell.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry, go ahead and say what you were going to say.
Ashley Garibay, hey, so real. Even released a tribute song in Justin's name, and he does exactly what he says he's going to do. He sang it for the first time live at the Bounty Hill Bash Filth Fest ×2, which helped us to Justin in our grieving. He's a true friend, and I consider him and Brandy family. So if you didn't know that already.
That's really awesome. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to talk yet. I told her the other day we would talk about, she wants to be part of the team and help doing promo and trying to get my name out there and stuff like that. And I told her we'll talk about it. I try to always keep my circle very, very small and do as much as I can on my own. But there's some, like I say, some people come around that are really good and helpful and that have good intentions. I think she's one of them.
Yeah.
So I told her we'll talk. I haven't had a chance yet to see you. Saw my video today. I'm always at work, and I come home. I took a nap. I woke up and I'm doing this. So
I know. Sorry. Yeah. We completely impeded.
I like it. You guys, this is like the best interview I did. My man did one for a guy, Dale Garza. That's a super good interview and had a good time on there. But you guys up there, just tied for first.
Yeah, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
That means more than you'll ever know. Absolutely.
But yeah, one more thing real quick.
Yeah.
What she's talking about though is the Justin thing, man. Me and him had big plans to do all this stuff together, and I feel like his part of the deal was cut short, and I still think people need to hear his music, and it just, even if they need to hear it or don't need to hear it, I just want to make people hear it. So I try to always include his stuff in my stuff. I don't get paid for any of that stuff. Matter of fact, that I get paid 25% for the Love Affair song, but that's all about to come. I can't really speak on.
Okay,
there's some legal situations going on with those things, but I do all this out of kindness in my heart because Justin was really my friend. We had big intentions to do a lot of things together. That won't get to happen now, but I'm still going to make it happen regardless, because no matter how far I go into music, I'm always going to be mentioning him, talking about him. At my shows, I do this thing where I have a banner that I got made for him that says his name, and I let I do my last song either with Justin or a song about Justin, and I have his banner up, and I usually have his cowboy hat that he gave me when he came to Florida. And I never knew why he gave me that hat, and I tried to give it back to him at the airport. And he was just like, I was like, here, man, you forgot your hat. And he was like, no, you keep it. And I was like, why would I keep your hat for? You wear this in all your videos and everything. He said, it's better off with you. And then he left. And that was the last time I ever seen him. So that hat means a lot to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys play the song. This song's called Cold Day in Hell. I don't rap in the song. I only sing. It's like a old Southern rock, Southern country type of song. It's what I feel more comfortable doing right now, what I like to do the most. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm still going to rap sometimes and stuff. I just don't rap a whole lot. It's just because it's just what I feel within me is what I give people. And right now, this is what I'm feeling the most and what I feel comfortable doing.
I love your voice regardless. I love the song.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You mean this song?
This song.
That's Josh Goggins doing the whistling on this song. Yeah, this is the first song I ever played guitar into.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do or what to say. Been through hell so many times. This time I'm here to stay. And if you got yourself a problem, well, please don't hesitate. Don't hold your breath and don't bite your tongue. We can do this face to face. But keep in mind, if you cross that line, there's gonna be a price to pay. Yes, sir. Cause as for me and all of mine, we do shit the Southern way. We don't take no shit. We don't play no fool. We don't back down or run away. We don't play by any rules. We practice what we preach.
I like it.
I love it.
You sound like that dude from, what is it? He went solo. What did it take?
I need more than that.
I know, right? I had nothing. Oh, he was the guy from Jump Around, wasn't he? And then he went solo. Everlast. Yeah, he kind of sounded like Everlast.
Yeah.
Just with the lower.
I heard that before a couple of times.
Okay, good. Not completely opposite.
That's awesome. I like it.
That is awesome. I can really get behind. I can really get behind New Breed because of he has great morals. He's not a bullshitter, and he's by far not an attention whore. People want to see him. People know how humble he is, so they ask him to keep coming back. And that's what I've always said. I'm a fan of the fans. So if somebody sends me a video or something, I'm gonna look at it. And yeah, I followed Mr. New Breed here for quite a while now.
I really appreciate it too.
And I'm there we go, back to the stalker. I know. So where did the name New Breed come from?
Oh man, I came up with that a long time ago. It stands for I knew. See, a lot of my life, man, it seems like it's been a premonition sometimes. I knew that I was going to go through a lot of hard things, and people used to always tell me, "Man, how can you, live the way you live? You don't have no place to stay." A lot of times I didn't have a car. I was going through a lot of things, but I always tell everybody. They always say it gets worse before it gets better. But my worst was such a worst that I knew it was going to get way better one day. So I knew I was going to overcome all these things and be the person I am today. So I call myself a new breed, but I don't say but I just say new breed because it's like someone that everybody kept telling me I was gonna end up in prison or I was gonna end up dead. And I knew I'd defy the odds. I just always have this positive thing about me where I knew that when I'm in my worst times, I've always find the good in everything bad. So I knew that I could see myself at the end of the tunnel, or going towards the light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how far deep in the tunnel I was. I never forgot my way. So I knew I would get back there one day. Anyways, I just call myself New Breed because I didn't end up in jail. I didn't end up in prison, didn't end up dead. I was able to go through all that, go to the worst places of the worst places, and be able to make my way back and come back to who I was originally before the ways of the world, temptation, depression, anxiety. Before all that grabbed me, got a hold of me, I was just a pure, like, innocent kid playing out in the driveway with Tonka trucks, thinking about one day when I have a family and not being like my dad and running off and not being with my kids and stuff, or being there for my kids or talking to my kids. I used to think about having a family one day and doing these things, but then life happens and everybody loses their perception of what they wanted or dreamed about when they was a kid. Well, I never lost it. It was just hidden away somewhere, and I had to work hard to find it. And then I found it, and I brought it back to life, and that's what I'm living now. And that's why I call myself a new breed, because I was able to overcome those things, go back to who I know I am inside my heart. Just like everybody has that same thing. Like when the little girls are little, I'm just saying little girls now because I was a little boy, but when little girls are little, they don't sit there and think about one day I want to be hooked on drugs, or one day I want to be a stripper, or one day I want to do this, or have all these baby daddies, or get done this way or that way, or abused. They don't think that way when they're little. They think about being a mom one day and wearing pretty dresses and doing these type of things. Well, where's that go? What happens to that? The thoughts and feelings, you don't know because you never really sit down and think about it. You just know what you're going through at the moment. Well, sometimes you got to be able to kind of distance yourself from yourself, and that's what I was able to do in jail. And plus, when I was little, I was locked in this utility room with no windows and stuff for like 6 months. And that gives me a lot of time to find yourself and who you are and how you really think and what life is inside your head instead of outside your head. And I was able to find what life is inside my head, and I could see myself at the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm here now, and now I'm trying to show other people, you got to get back to those pure thoughts and that happiness and what brings you joy, and don't stress the things in life that comes. Like, no one chooses for those things to come. You choose to live a good life and be happy. And just so happens hardships come into your life and it changes you. No matter if you want it to or not, it always does.
So Joe Sapp has projected New Breed, and that's absolutely where you are today.
Yeah, you just kind of summed it up.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to stop talking. It was just putting it
No, I'm not stop talking, but I'm saying you summed it up. Like, that's what it is. All that, what I was just talking about, it just, to me, the name New Breed, I knew at the time I called myself that, I was at a place where it didn't make no sense to call myself that. But like I said, I saw in my head what I was going to become, who I was going to be. And even like I say, I find all the good and all the bad. So even at my worst, I told myself, it's okay. I have to go through this. I didn't get depressed and think, oh, I should just die. I hate life. Because I told myself, I have to go through this so I could tell other people when they go through this, how I got out of this. So I found good in everything bad. No matter, nothing can bring me down. My mind's too powerful. I have great willpower. Like people say when they are hooked on drugs, I got to get out of this town, or I have to move because I can't be around these people. It don't matter where you are. Those people are everywhere. It's not your outside surroundings that make you, it's who you are inside that make you. That's so right. Once you figure that out,
absolutely,
you can change it, but you can't change it by leaving and going somewhere different. It all starts within you. All the answers that everyone wants and needs are all within your own self.
It's your own friggin' attitude. It's your own friggin' attitude.
I love it.
People are like, I can't wait to get out of Indiana. It's like, well, you know what? Your shitty attitude is going to follow you to wherever you go. So shut up.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Well, your energy, like if you have negative energy or positive energy, it draws the energy. Whatever you feel and think is what you draw into your life.
That's
absolutely.
Right. That negative energy manifests itself into your life, and that becomes your life.
Yeah.
So how can we contact you again if we need to?
Well, my Facebook is always the easiest, even though you had a little bit of a hard time. It's just because both my phones have been broke for like the last month.
We're good.
I have two. I just got this brand new phone, so now I'm good to go. But a lot of times, if I have to go post something, you know, half my screen works, half of it don't. I can't see what I'm pushing sometimes. So it's like work to be able to just post something. But I was able to do that and answer people once in a while. But as far as like going to my messages and going through and reading them like I used to, I couldn't. I don't have that type of time. So now that I got a phone that works and it's not broken, I can just answer people easily. So I have 5 days off coming up from work.
Watch
and I'll
out.
be able to get back to everybody. If you guys want to write me, just go on Facebook and type in New Breed at the top. It's NU space. Don't forget the space, so you won't be able to find me probably. But NU space BREED.
We have it up on
And
the screen.
the link to that is facebook.com/newbreed2015. And that's no spaces in that one. But if you just want to search me regular on Facebook, just go to the top search bar, or not search, but Facebook search bar, type in NU space BREED. Also my YouTube channel. Go in there, just you'll probably be able to find my videos by typing in New Breed as well.
Yes.
And then once you see it, you go down, you just click on my page, 863 New Breed 863, no spaces, and that's my my YouTube. Same thing as Instagram. And that's the only social medias I have is Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I don't know if I need any more or not, but I'm doing okay with those so far.
Not yet. Only if you get put in Facebook jail, and then I would suggest Snapchat. But that's only if you get put in Facebook jail and have nothing else better to do.
I've only been in there once in my life, so I guess that's kind of good because I hear people go there a lot.
Yeah.
I ain't never been there. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I was put in Facebook jail.
Hooligans.
Well, back in the day, I used to spam people and put my songs in people's mailboxes. But soon after, I realized that, well, someone told me a long time ago, when you're doing right, people will come to you. You don't have to come to people no more.
Yes.
So I started living by that. And now every time I post a video, I don't tag nobody. I don't send it to people on Messenger. Unless they're a close friend that wants me to send it to them, then I'll send it to them after I'm done with something. But other than that, I don't seek people out to just send and spam, and tag, all that. I just put it out there for them, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't, and we go from there.
Absolutely. So that's awesome. I want to thank you and Brandy, for that matter.
Without her, this would have been possible.
Yeah,
for waking you up,
for putting up with our stuff for like the last week.
Listen, waking me up is one of the hardest things that she has to do in life, especially every morning for work. I don't wake up easy. I actually have some kind of sleep disorder. I had to go to the sleep diagnostic center for once and figure out why I have such a hard time waking up. And I don't remember what it was, but there's two reasons why.
Probably sleep
apnea.
apnea.
I guess that's worse than one.
I know why it is, actually. It's
why?
Because you always wear those glasses and headphones.
Oh, it's probably sleep
apnea.
apnea.
See or hear nothing.
Oh.
No, I don't always wear the glasses. Well, just when I'm on live videos and stuff, I wear the glasses just because so many comments about. One thing, man, that gets under my skin is people making comments about the drugs and stuff because I come so far and overcome all that, and I try to help other people. So there's nothing more anybody could do to discourage me than to sit there and say stuff like, because if you ask some of my exes and things, they'll be like, man, Joe is hardcore about drugs. He does not play no games about it. He don't give in a little at all. Like there's never a time I'm going to say, okay, you can do it this time, but never.
Right.
I just don't deal with it. I don't do it. So when people say that kind of stuff to me, it just gets under my skin a little bit because I know how far I came and what it stands for to me. So
people like to draw conclusions.
I try to avoid conflict.
And a lot of people like to project their issues onto other people. So, hi, Brandy. Bye, Brandy.
Everybody saying hi to you.
Hi.
Okay, well, we gotta go. I want to thank you so much.
For sure, man. Thank you for coming and sharing.
Oh, no, hey, thank you guys for having me on the show.
Spending your evening with us and waking up from a nice nap session to talk with us, and just putting up with majorly my crap for like the last week, throwing stuff at you.
And thanks for being real, man. I mean, we've had several cats in different times, and coming in, being real, and doing what you're doing, and representing the scene, and it's nice, man. So we appreciate you.
I mean, I appreciate you guys too. And hey, next time I'll maybe have that new song done I was telling you about with Brandy.
Yes,
For
please
sure.
do let me know. Yes, absolutely.
You guys have a good night. I really appreciate you having me on the show.
You as well.
Too.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
good one,
much,
man.
Joe.
Take care.
Have a good one.
All right, good night.
All right, so
Great interviews.
I know,
Right.
right?
Yeah, for real.
So guys, be sure you touch base and check in again next Monday for our next Monday Love, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I don't mention it again, which I probably will, December 14th at the Citadel, Bill Gibson benefit. Be sure you're there. 8:15 doors open, 8:30 show starts, and we're partying until midnight. It's going for a great cause. So hope to see all of you there.
Yes, for sure. And thank you again for coming out for another great night here on Monday Love.
I'm not going underneath.